Hi Taurus, welcome to your monthly tarot and oracle card reading for the month of October 2021. So as soon as I was tuning into your energy, Taurus, I saw nature, and I think that this month might be a good month for you to spend time in nature, or you may find yourself going to some trails or some parks. I really saw kind of this beautiful, like lush green forest type of atmosphere. So I think the green is going to be really important for you, Taurus, which is, it's kind of your color, right? So, but I really did feel like that's going to be something that's very healing and grounding and very nourishing for you this month. It almost kind of feels like you're just wanting to get away, wanting some quiet time, wanting to be out in nature, wanting to just relax and find some comfort, find some peace of mind. Even if there's, a lot of stuff going on around you, it could just be that you're wanting to be in a space of calm. So I really feel like you might detach yourself from life a little bit this month, which is a good thing. Like not in a like, I'm so stressed out, I need to disengage, I need to check out kind of thing. More of just like, I need to get away to relax. I need to get away to clear my head, kind of thing. So I think that this month you may spend a lot of time just being with yourself and just, being in nature or going to places that really soothe your soul, or going to places that make you happy and to help you kind of just come back to yourself or just help you be in the moment. I'm also seeing this I'm seeing like coastal towns. So maybe some of you who are listening live in like a coastal city or coastal town. Kind of looks like something like there's like lighthouses and these little shops and restaurants, but there's also like the water, and I'm seeing like trails. So yeah, just like really beautiful. Really nice. So let's see what we have coming up. Let's see what the cards have to say here, Taurus. What has Taurus coming up for October? Ooh, nice. Okay. Focused is what I'm hearing. Focusing. Okay, so some of you might actually have some opportunities where you might have to move. Some of you are trying to choose between things. I'm kind of seeing this is maybe why you need to clear your head. There may be some things that you're juggling. Choosing between something. Okay. Some of you might be getting like a job opportunity or like a promotion, or you may be asked to like move somewhere or go somewhere for like a business trip. And that might be something where, it might require you to really think about it. Okay, Queen of Swords. Yeah, it kind of feels like in the work spectrum that there's something that is shifting here. Wow, lots of Pentacle cards here, Taurus. Okay, I heard pay upgrade. Like some of you might be kind of coming into, like a promotion or a better suited job is what I heard. Better suited job. Let's see what you have coming up for the future. Okay. Yeah. So like weighing out your choices and your options, taking risks, putting yourself out there. Something that something that's due to you, I'm hearing that there's something that's coming up for you that you deserve, that's more in line with your qualifications. Maybe some of you were kind of overqualified for the job that you're in, or, like you could do so much more. But it's like, for some reason, the opportunity wasn't there. Yeah. And then we have Ace of Pentacles this is pretty much all Pentacles. This is all about career, money, your abundance, finances, hopes, dreams, and desires for Taurus. Very focused on like one thing. Okay. So almost like with the Moon card, I heard uncovering blocks. So maybe some of you might be spending time in focusing maybe what might be blocking you from kind of perhaps getting like the dream job or getting the abundance that you have been wanting, really wanting something is what I'm hearing. Like there's a desire for something. And you're wondering why you haven't been able to get there, haven't been able to, like something is stuck or something is not quite fully aligned or something has been a little bit like there's like a missing piece to the puzzle. Let's see, final outcome for Taurus for this month of October 2021. I'm feeling like there's something that's going to come out of left field, like something that is something that's kind of like a surprise. Yeah, I'm seeing that there might be like an offer. There might be a new offer here. Because in your past situation, we have the Queen of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is kind of feeling left out, feeling unsupported, feeling like there's something that you're not getting to do that you really want to do. And then the final outcome of the Ten of Swords, which is just, being exhausted and being really conflicted in your mind, like kind of like hitting rock bottom or hitting a wall, like there's not really anywhere to go from here. But usually Ten of Swords, tens are, they're endings, right? Like they're endings to some big chapter or stage. So it kind of feels like there's some movement here. It's like moving on to, so what I'm seeing is like, it feels like you're moving on to a new, something different with work. It feels like something with your work, something with your career. I'm seeing that some of you are wanting to start doing your own thing. So maybe some of you are wanting to leave the 9-to-5 type of grind. And you're wanting to work for yourself, work from home, do your own thing. But it kind of feels like you're not really sure where to start, or it's just starting. So this may be like a new thing for some of you. So it's like, I don't know, you're kind of still figuring out your schedule or how you want to do things. It kind of feels like there's a lot of unknowns. So there's like some, like you're just kind of, what's the word? What's the expression? Like taking it one step at a time. I was thinking of a different expression, but that one kind of has the same meaning. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Sorry, let me just grab that card for you real quick. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So the Ten of Wands here this is interesting. See, the Ten of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, clarified by the Ten of Wands. Okay, so it feels like, there might have been a certain job situation is what I'm hearing that kind of felt like it was too heavy or it was like too much. Okay, I'm also hearing that, and this kind of goes in another direction, is that for some of you, maybe your previous career or your job kind of gave you a lot of skills where you're able to kind of take that forward and do your own thing. Like you feel like you have enough information, you have enough, like you know how to do something because of your previous experience. And so now you kind of want to take that forward and like create your own thing out of it and maybe create your own business or I'm hearing consulting. So maybe some of you are wanting to do like a consulting job. You're wanting to do like coaching, something along those lines. And I am seeing moving. So some of you might be moving. Kind of feels like there's a lot of shifts here. So it's like you might be leaving a job and then so you don't really want to live there anymore. You're moving to another place. And then you kind of want to start your own thing. Kind of feels like there's this new fresh start. But I really like how the Ace of Pentacles is here in your environmental sphere because that is very promising. Ace of Pentacles is a card of potential, of abundance, a potential of good opportunities is what I'm hearing. There's some good opportunities that could come your way from this. Yeah, because it kind of feels like there was some unhappiness here that you're coming from. Yeah. And then we have the Ten of Swords. And Ten of Wands often is, in this particular card, what I heard like a different message of, being able to acquire all the things that you have, or using all the things that you've acquired up until now and putting them to use. and creating your own thing. But sometimes 10 of Wands could also be that you're carrying a heavy burden, that you're carrying a lot of, you're spinning a lot of plates, or you just have a lot too much on your plate, and it's kind of weighing you down. Like if you can kind of see her, it's almost like she's hunched over because she has too many flowers on her back. But at the same time, she has also like this beautiful garden in a way. And that kind of makes me feel like she could do something with this. That's the kind of the sense that I got. And so is the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is also a card of kind of harvesting everything that you have built up until now. And it's like, figuring out like where you want to go with that, or how you want to apply that. So it is often a card of leveling up or going forward in another direction, or being able to have enough resources in order for you to move forward. So Seven of Pentacles. And then I love that you have the 10 of Pentacles here as well, because it's like you're searching for, that perfect fit, or the thing that kind of helps you to, feel like you have like you're in the right field, or you're doing the right thing. It's time to like move on to something else is what I'm seeing. Like you're it almost feels like there's something that's just like the stage is just over and you're ready for something new almost. There could be something, I'm also hearing the word stale, like something could have just grown stale. Like in the beginning, you might have really enjoyed the work, or it was perfect for you at that time, at that age, or where you were in your life. And now you're kind of ready to move on to something else is what I'm seeing. So it's like you're wanting to move on to something different because you're just interested in different things, or you have different qualities or different skills, qualifications now. So it's like, I want to do something else with this. Oh, really nice. Seven of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. Yeah. So wanting to kind of lay down some long term is what I'm hearing. Like you want to do something for the long term. And it kind of feels like you're ready for the work that it will take to build what you want to build. Like it's almost like whatever it is that you're wanting to do, Taurus, I'm seeing like it's something that may take some time. It may take a lot of planning, a lot of practice, it's a journey. It's going to be a path, but it feels like you're ready for it. Something that you want to do. It's something that you're ready to do and you're excited to do because it's really different from what you've always done. So it's like a fresh change, or, yeah. Wow, how interesting. Queen of Swords and Queen of Swords. When I put the Queen of Swords card down, I kind of felt like it was a boss. I felt like some of you might have had a boss that was, I'm hearing the word overbearing. Maybe someone hard to work with. Some of you might have had a boss that was hard to work with. And I'm hearing unfair, like a boss that was kind of not really fair, maybe picked favorites in the group of where they were working, and it kind of made you feel left out. Yeah, okay. So it made you feel kind of left out, or made you feel kind of like, I don't want to be here because I just kind of feel like I don't belong here. Six of Wands. Interesting. Okay. So Six of Wands oftentimes is like being in the spotlight, or sometimes it's a card of victory. It's a card of some kind of success, which is really interesting because it's clarifying the Five of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like it's almost what I'm seeing is that this experience, if some of you were experiencing this with the Queen of Swords, someone who is very intellectually sharp, someone who is very a bit older, and who is, has good business acumen, really good at making decisions, executive choices, that kind of thing. So not really emotional, doesn't really use her emotions to make decisions and choices, really goes by practicality and whatever's realistic. So it kind of feels like there might have been someone that you were working under or working with that kind of had a lot of influence or was really impacting your life in that way. And it could have made you feel really left out or made you feel like you didn't have too much control or unsupported, perhaps unsupported in your life. And I kind of feel like with the Six of Wands, it feels like you might have found this desire to want to leave. That is what I'm sensing with the Five of Pentacles and Six of Wands. Like you want to go and search for your nectar. Like where can you go in order to feel more successful or more fulfilled? And it kind of feels like you got this like spark or this idea, and that has what motivated or inspired you to move on to something else. Like, oh, I think I'm gonna just go. I don't want to work for anyone, right? Like I don't want to work. I don't want a boss. I want to be my own boss. So that kind of thing. Two of Wands. Let's see what we got with the Two of Wands. So I'm definitely seeing travel here with the Two of Wands. Actually, I'm seeing that some of you want to do like a travel blog is what I'm seeing, like food, something with food and like traveling, that kind of thing, like wanting to do your own thing. Okay. Let's see what we got going on for that. Two of Wands. Just one, please. Two of Wands for Taurus. Yeah, it kind of feels like all your focus and all your attention is on this career move here. Ace of Wands. Okay, so it kind of feels like you're in this stage, Taurus, right now of learning the ropes, you know? So if you're just beginning out with this new career, like for example, I did see, you know, someone wanting to do like a food, like I saw someone going to different countries and like tasting the food and like vlogging about it. So, or even blogging about it. Whatever it is, it's kind of like you want to put that type of content out there. And it kind of feels like you're learning the ropes right now. So you may spend the better half of October kind of watching other vloggers or watching other blogs and kind of seeing how they do it and trying to find your own imprint or find your own your style. Or what kind of foods do you want to do, or what do you want to be known for, or what's your little like your theme or your thing, you know, like the thing that sets you apart from everybody else, that kind of thing. So your branding is what I'm seeing. Like you may be kind of researching how to brand yourself and how to set yourself apart from everybody else, or how can I stand out? So it kind of feels like that's where you are. I feel like the Ace of Wands is you're experimenting with different things that spark your interest. And I'm also seeing that you may be working with other people. Maybe you're hiring someone to design your blog for you or design your website for you, or you might be bringing on other people. You may be kind of building like a team to kind of help you with some of the parts of the business that you may not know how to do, something like that. So it kind of feels like there's some teamwork happening as well. Justice. This is really interesting, the Justice card. So it almost kind of feels like this is also kind of a power move for you. It almost kind of feels like this is how you balance the scales back for yourself. Kind of feels like there might have been in the past where you weren't really able to show a lot of your talents or your skills. You know, it could be something that you really felt like you were missing out on, like you were not living up to your full potential. And you now are trying to give that back to yourself. You know, you might have realized that you're spending so much time, at this job that you don't like, working for this person that doesn't acknowledge you, that I'm going to take matters back into my own hands and finally just do this for myself, because this is something I've always done. This is something I've always wanted to do. So it kind of feels like there's this righting some kind of, not necessarily wrong, but an imbalance in how much maybe you felt like you weren't able to express in yourself. And then the Seven of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles are really, really good cards. I love that you have that. And I love what's amazing about this is that you got the Seven of Pentacles twice. So you have it here and you have it here. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles twice as well, because the 10 of Pentacles is underneath all these cards, the first card that you got. So this is really good stability. This is really good abundance. I'm hearing that you will have enough resources. Maybe some of you have saved up enough resources in order to move forward, is what I'm seeing. I kind of feel like you have enough to buy the equipment or to invest in whatever you need to invest in order to go forward in this endeavor. So it really feels like it's your time. It feels like it's go time, or it even feels like maybe not even necessarily go time where you could totally just put your first video out there. But I'm also kind of seeing that you're just still kind of working towards it, which is also really wonderful. Like you could be getting the things together. You could get your business plan together if you have one, or, that kind of thing. So it's a productive month. It's a really, really productive month. And there's something that you can really, really bring to the table. I'm seeing really good success here. You have really good potential cards. And then you also have the Ace of Pentacles in your environmental sphere. So it really feels like the universe is on your side on this one. I kind of feel like this has been a long time coming. This is something you have been sitting on the fence for a long time about, and you're finally pulling the trigger. Like you're finally doing it. And I think you should really definitely congratulate yourself for that. I think that's really, really a beautiful and courageous move on your end. I mean, you gotta really believe in yourself in order to put yourself out there. So that's really amazing. And I see such beautiful success cards here. I see some really wonderful opportunities also that will come towards you. It looks like a really beautiful path, a really beautiful journey, in the sense that you're going to meet some really interesting people. You're going to see really interesting things, that kind of thing. And even if it's not like a food blogger or something, whatever it is that you're doing, it kind of feels like you're going solo, and you're creating your own team. And it kind of feels like there's a lot of potential there. Like this is like a really cool path. And there is also something about independence, like achieving a certain level of independence for yourself. Like you'll feel like, it'll give you a sense of security in the way that, like, I can take care of myself no matter what, because of this business that I have built for myself. So it kind of gives you some sense of like, I can take care of myself no matter what happens. And that's a really good place to be. And I can feel that you're really excited about it. Like I can feel that all the other things that may be swirling around in your world, whether it doesn't really feel like you're letting them affect you. So like if you have side issues going on with like friends or family or whatever, it doesn't really seem like that's taking center stage. It kind of feels like you're allowing that to just fall back, and you're just completely laser-like focused on this creative endeavor that you have. And that's where you want to put your energy, because that's where you feel like it's worth putting your energy towards. All these other things that are just almost just distractions for you, and they're not really contributing to your growth in any way. So it feels like this is something you found like a really beautiful passion project that's going to turn into something quite significantly successful for you, it looks like. This is really nice. You're on the right path. You're going in the right direction. Keep going, because there's so much promise here. This is really, really beautiful. Okay, let's look into the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, what does Taurus need to know about the Ace of Pentacles? Wow, King of Swords. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm seeing is to... Okay, so what I heard was when it comes to any kind of this project that you're working on, this new business that you're developing, whatever it is, it kind of feels like your intellectual, practical skills are going to come into effect this month. Like you're not gonna, what I'm hearing is like, don't use too much of, not saying like don't be emotional, but just like, for example, if there's something, if you're building a store, let's say someone is, wants to open up a brick and mortar shop, and there's some feature in it that you really want to create or build. Like you want to pick out some really beautiful floor tiles or something for the store, and they're expensive, but and it's not in your budget. but they're really beautiful. So the King of Swords kind of comes in kind of saying like, well, we can't really afford that right now, or we can do this instead and that kind of thing. So it's kind of like, instead of going off of what we can, how do I say this? It's like, try to be more practical with your ideas is what I'm seeing. Like, I think that it's really wonderful to have these amazing visions and beautiful dreams for how you want things to look, and they should be there and they should definitely be part of the plan. But I'm hearing from Spirit that in order to get this ball rolling, that it's going to be really important this month to focus on some of the more practical or the, like the logistics part of it as well. Like, for example, if you're opening up a restaurant, then it could be that you need to make sure that you focus on getting all the boring stuff out of the way, like the paperwork, like the licenses and the permits, and the health inspector needs to come in and make sure everything's okay, and that kind of thing. So that's kind of the sense I'm picking up on. And I feel like it's not the fun part of it, but it is something that needs to be done in order so you can really really bloom and grow. And it's like set up to to live up to its potential. What I'm also hearing here is, Spirit, is that there's something about you, Taurus, this month where you have a really good eye. Like, you have a taste or a knack for something, and you just know what fits in order to make something successful. And that's one of your gifts, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, is like, you have like a good eye. Like, what looks good. You have good taste. Like, what looks good. What feels good. What tastes good. You just know. And it's not something that anyone taught you. It's just something that you have. And so trust that, is what I'm hearing. Is like, trust what you know. Trust your perception of things, because that is a gift of yours. And it's that gift that will take you far in life. It will take you far in this career. Being able to trust that, because that's not something everyone is born with. I mean, yes, we can learn how to have, I think, good taste and good sense of style or whatever it is. But I don't know. I feel like there's some qualities that you really can't teach. There's just something that like instinctually, you just know, right? I hope you know what I'm talking about. I feel like artists really know what I'm talking about. But it's like this eye. You have a good eye, and trust that. So that's going to be really important. Trust your eye. What looks good. Like, if there's a specific color or a logo, or you think how something should look, or you have like a vision for it, then that's going to be really important to trust those inner knowings. Like, trust your talents. That's a really cool message. I love that. Okay. Okay, the Moon card. Interesting. So the Moon card comes in telling us that there's some stuff in our shadow, some things that we may not be aware of, some things that kind of start to pop up as we walk down this path. A lot of times when, we walk down certain paths, it's kind of like, well, what are some unresolved things that kind of start coming up for us that we didn't realize was still there? So be prepared maybe for that. Maybe be prepared for some kind of hidden things in our closet or in our shadow that might kind of surface itself, because it could be just that in order for you to, it's like you're saying that you want to walk down this path, or this is the field that you want to be in, or this is a career you want to do. When you walk down that path, it's like, okay, well, in order for you to be successful in it though, it's like there's some kind of things, or maybe some insecurities or something that you have that may hinder you as you go on. So let's take care of that now. So you may find that something kind of triggers you, or something kind of pops up where you see like, oh, I have a tendency to do this. How can I kind of work through this in order for me to not have that something stand in my way as I go forward, especially if it's like an insecurity, or it's like a memory of, the past where someone might have disempowered you. Empowerment is probably one of the most important things I have found for business owners. Like, if you are doing your own thing and you're doing a business, then it's like being able to feel empowered. You're not always going to feel empowered. It's always we have our good days and bad days, but it's like, it's being able to believe in yourself. And if you feel like there have been experiences in your past where a lot of people have not really made you feel bad about yourself, or made you feel like you can't do something, like that ability to that sense of I can do it. Like if that's not there and you're doing something that requires you to have that, then it's going to come out, like you're going to have to, it's like, oh, I'm realizing that I need to take a step back and realize that I'm struggling with believing in myself, or I'm struggling with speaking, or I'm struggling with putting myself out there, or to kind of like promote myself. What if no one likes me? What if no one likes my work? What if everyone thinks this and that kind of thing? So, and that's really normal. But I think that it's something worth looking at. That's what I'm sensing. That's what I'm hearing. But let's see what the cards have to say here with the moon. What does Taurus have to know about the moon card here? Six of Pentacles. Interesting. So what I heard was with the Six of Pentacles that there may be some things in the path that you're in, or in the field that you're in, that like there may be some things that you didn't realize you needed. Like maybe there's certain connections or certain qualifications or certain something that you didn't think you needed. So it may come as a surprise is what I'm seeing. Like, oh, you need to go and do this, or you need to take care of this one thing. And it has something to do with like maybe there's an extra funds that you need. But Six of Pentacles often can also come as a card of generosity as well. So you may actually find that someone comes in to help you with something that you didn't realize you needed. Like, for example, something costs more than you thought it did, and you don't have the budget for it, you don't have the funds for it, but then there's someone that comes in that kind of lends you the money, or you kind of have an angel investor, or you have someone that kind of helps you out in that area. So that's actually pretty cool. Let me pull one more just to clarify this. Let's see what the Six of Pentacles and the moon is about. One more card for Taurus, please. For the moon and the Six of Pentacles. What is this about? The moon and the Six of Pentacles. But you're really strong this month, October. You're really strong in the month of October, Taurus. It's like you have a lot of determination is what I'm hearing. Like there's a lot of enthusiasm, and you're looking forward to what's coming up for you. Oh, beautiful. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So I'm kind of feeling like there's something, and again, we have the Ace of Pentacles here. I love the Ace of Pentacles. It's one of my favorite cards. But it's because it's that potential for new growth. It's like being able to nurture and grow this wonderful, beautiful idea. I really feel like you have people who believe in you. There's people around you that really believe in you, and they want to help. They want to see you grow. They want to help you grow. And don't be afraid to take help from people if they are doing it out of like a place of kindness and you trust them, that kind of thing. It can be where, it's almost like they want to see you nurture this thing because they believe in you so much. So that kind of thing. Or it could be that Spirit is telling you to ask for assistance because Spirit believes in you so much. So Spirit is sending you this assistance for you to go forward. So it's kind of like you have some co-creating happening here. But I am seeing that there's assistance there as well. Kind of encouraging you to move forward, which is beautiful. Love that. Okay, 10 of Swords. What do we need to know about the 10 of Swords for Taurus? So it kind of feels like there's something from the past. There could be like a memory or something from the past that has contributed to this 10 of Swords. Like this feeling of feeling exhausted, feeling like you hit rock bottom, like there's nowhere to go from here, like you're just done. And it's almost like a card of defeat, a feeling like it's over, like there's nothing left here. And it could have been something that you worked really hard on. There's some kind of thing from the past. Six of Cups is reminiscing on the past. It's kind of like this nostalgia, like this nostalgic feeling. An Eight of Pentacles is a card of hard work. It's a card of really putting your all, giving something your 100%. And it could be something that really, really exhausted you. So there might be something, there is an undertone of something from the past resurfacing, something coming back around. So there may be something that triggers that, like this new path could be triggering, like I said before with the Moon card, like can be something from the past that triggers some unresolved things that you may want to look at, or you may want to just acknowledge. So you're not, it doesn't like stand in the way as roadblocks for your career. But all in all, I love that we have the Knight of Wands here. This is, kind of doing the work. Sorry, let me just adjust this here. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is about just acknowledging this is about acknowledging your past, but then the Knight of Wands here is also telling you, oh, I just realized that we also have the King of Wands here. I love this. So this is going forward with charisma, with enthusiasm, and with a fire, like blazing on ahead with your ideas and going forward with what you are cooking up. So this is going to be a very active month. This is going to be a month of inspiration and kind of not holding yourself back. I think that you're ready for this fresh start, and you're ready to have something new and something different. It really feels like you just want to hit the refresh button. And I feel like you're going to give that to yourself this month, which is a really beautiful thing to do. I think that it's time, and I think that you're ready for it. So it looks really good. I love that. Apart from, some old stuff coming up that you might be reminded of. But other than that, I kind of feel like, there's like this healing at the same time of starting like a new path. It's almost like they're happening at the same time, they're happening together. And sometimes these new things help us to heal from the past. So really beautiful. Okay. So let me pick out, we have two different guidance cards here. Guidance card for Taurus, please. Oh, beautiful. Will. Yeah. So having that will, that determination, which is really, really symbolism of this Knight of Wands and that King of Wands. It has this like, let's march on ahead, forge on ahead, and having that confidence to just push through and go all the way. So this is definitely go time for you, Taurus. I think that you're feeling inspired. You're feeling like you got everything you need to go forward. And it doesn't even feel like you have some assistance with the Ace of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles. It really feels like you have people on your side, whereas before you might have felt like you didn't. And this is a really nice path for you. I think you made a good choice for yourself. If you're resonating with this, it's kind of really symbolic of your desire to not settle for something that's okay. It's like you want something great. You want something really where you feel like you can shine the most, and you're willing to do what it takes to go in that direction. So it's opening up to a whole new world for you. It's a whole new shift in lifestyle, in where you thought you would be like years ago. Like I'm almost getting the sense like you never thought you would be doing this like years ago. It'd be something that you always said you would do, but it was always just a dream. But now it's like you're making it come true, which is really exciting. Like I'm feeling like this excitement from you, which is really nice. Let me pick another guidance card here from another deck. What is Taurus's guidance card for the month of October? Does Taurus need to know for October? Oh, embracing. Beautiful. I embrace and love all of my life. This is really nice. Yeah, this is like enjoying your time, enjoying your life, and embracing this new path is what I'm seeing as well. and feeling really proud of yourself is what I'm seeing. Like you're really proud of yourself and you are proud of all the work you've done and the choices that you've made. So it feels like a celebratory month as well. Like you're celebrating inside, like you may not be outwardly celebrating with other people, like at a party, but this kind of feels like this is a month of celebrating these victories, these inner victories that you're having with, having the courage to go towards your dreams and really pursue them. So what is Taurus's challenge for this month? What will Taurus be challenged with the month of October 2021? Focus. Okay. So there may be just a lot of stuff going on, a lot of things to do. So focusing on specific tasks will be maybe a bit challenging for you, maybe hard to kind of not get distracted. I'm just seeing that there's just a lot of things. Like there's a lot of things to do. There's a big to-do list. And it's okay if you don't get everything done in one day. Just kind of do your best. And also make sure to, if you can, to find some time to, at the end of the day, to just unwind. I'm not seeing like you need too much time to really like relax and do these long retreats or anything. I'm just kind of seeing just, maybe just like know when to close the books at the end of the night, like just maybe the last hour or so before you're about to go to bed. And, it's kind of like, don't, I'm seeing you burn the midnight oil. I'm hearing that, burning the midnight oil. It's maybe up late nights. Like you're really, really motivated and driven. Okay, what can Taurus look forward to in the month of October 2021? Oh, beautiful. 2. Okay. Action, of course. Yeah, I really saw that because we have lots of wands, pentacles, really putting things into action, moving forward, getting things done, which is really nice. I think you're going to find this month to be very productive. And then we have healing chaos. I felt that. I kind of felt that by doing this, it's almost going to bring a healing from the past. It's going to give you something. It's going to feed you in another way other than just kind of building this empire for yourself or building this new life for yourself. It almost kind of feels like the doing it, like this building, this researching, burning the midnight oil, staying up late at night and, working on stuff. It's doing something for you. It's like doing underlying underneath, spiritually, it's almost like this healing for your soul. It's like you're getting yourself back. You're getting parts of you back, parts that you felt like you lost or parts that you felt like have gone unacknowledged or ignored for a long time. It feels like you're getting your power back, which is really beautiful. Love that. Okay, one more card here, your animal totem. This is a very exciting month for you, Taurus. Okay, what is Taurus's power animal for the month of October 2021? What is Taurus's power animal for the month of October? Overcome any obstacle. I feel like with the rhino spirit here that you, with your will, you will have the ability to kind of just burst through any hurdles. Like even if there's kind of like setbacks or someone calls you and says like, we have a problem with the leak in your new restaurant, it's like, it'll just get taken care of really quickly. Like, I just kind of feel like you're not procrastinating on it. It's something that you're just, okay, I just got to go deal with this, and you're not going to spend too much time in kind of complaining about like how hard this is or how it's taking up so much of your energy and that kind of thing. It kind of feels more like you are ready and willing to face any challenges that come with this new path. So it feels like you're really well equipped to know what it takes in order to succeed. And that's what I kind of felt in the beginning of the reading when I was looking into the 10 of Wands here, where it feels like, there's some type of, some type of qualities or skills that you learned in your previous jobs or, from your past that you're able to use for this. So maybe you've already done a few businesses before, and now like what it takes and what kind of things people usually encounter in the beginning, that kind of thing. So it doesn't catch you off guard. So it kind of feels like you are ready and willing to face those challenges and go full on ahead. So it doesn't really it feels like a very action oriented month. It's full of accomplishing things, being productive, getting things done, and it's coming with a sense of enthusiasm and charisma, which is really beautiful as well. So this is a really exciting month for you, Taurus. This is really cool. Congratulations on your new start and your new beginning, if this is you. And I'm excited to see how the rest of the year is actually going to turn out for you as well. So all the best to you this month, Taurus, and I will see you for November. Bye, Taurus.